Hi there, my name is Paul Walton and this is about LionHeart 2016. This year's LionHeart will be held at Point Reyes at Sculpted Beach, which is just past Limontour Beach, about a 2-mile walk. What is LionHeart? LionHeart, the inception of it was designed to address issues of the heart, and in any relationship or through our travel here in the physical plane, we run into circumstances, we feel pain, our heart gets disappointed. Our partner upsets us, or whatever it is, the programming on what it is that we're supposed to feel or how we're supposed to love affects our heart space. And our heart space, you know, it affects our self-image, it affects our self-worth, and it is one of the most powerful vibrations of how we admit either love or whatever that looks like to you, to our partners, to our family, to our friends, to our coworkers, just in life in general. So thinking about it, if you don't go in and clean it out, if you don't clean out stuff from past partnerships that don't quite make it, or that are painful, or you've gone through a divorce and you haven't really cleaned it all out, or you're in the middle of a divorce, or you're just in the middle of a midlife awakening, or you want to enrich in your relationship with your current partner, how do you do that when you still have all this disappointment, pain, and all this yuck that sits in your heart space? It's pretty hard, because on an unconscious or a subconscious level, you're going to, anytime you look to express yourself, or how you express yourself, or how much you express yourself, is going to be affected by what it is that you're carrying in your heart and how that's been affected. So that's the basic ideal behind LionHeart. Once a year minimum was to go in and really work the heart space to improve our communication with our partners, with our children, with our families, but most importantly with our partners, because our partners, to me, whoever is our partner in life or partner that we're with at the moment, is there to help us grow and to help us see things that we may not necessarily see ourselves because it's so charged. So in essence, they're offering us gifts, although sometimes these gifts as they're offered can challenge us on many levels, especially on an emotional level. So LionHeart was designed to help us kind of clear it out at least once a year, be able to communicate more effectively, have stronger, more healthy relationships based in present time versus the past hurt and the past pain pictures actually taking and running away with the show, or driving how we react and how we relate to others. We work from a light meditative stance, which basically is a light trance. You're in complete control the entire time. You can participate as much as or as little as you want. The goal is to set an intention, basically either at the event or before the event, for what it is that you want to get out of it, and what it is that you want to release, and how it is that you want to reset your heart space. And then off we go from there. We're going to go quite in depth. The tools are very basic. You can actually modify them after the fact or even during to suit your needs. They're pretty nondescript. They're just very basic, but at the same time very powerful tools to actually work on working your heart space and staying in control. So on an emotional level, we're going to be kind of playing with dialing that down to deal with the issues, which can be huge. So we can pull the trauma, we can pull the pain off, and then look at where the gift was, because typically there's always a gift in there, in whatever it was. There was something that we were supposed to grow from or get senior to. And once we can actually look at it in a neutral stance without all the charge on it, we can get senior to it, release it, and then off we go. This is not for you if you're not willing to grow or let go, because this is a space where you're going to be looking at from a neutral stance some issues that may cause a lot of, in the past, pain or drove you on an unconscious or subconscious level. So you have to be willing to at least do some basic work on yourself. If you're not, don't show up. This is limited also. This is held out at Point Reyes. There's a 25-person maximum. That includes me at this event. There may be a future one up at Mount Shasta. That's yet to be determined. If there's interest, let me know. That's going to be held at possibly at Heart Lake. I am unsure at this point. Last year it was held up at Panther Meadow. So again, this is a place for growth of the heart, clearing out the heart space. This is also in preparation for the ICE convention, and that will be in October. And I came up with ICE. It was kind of an interesting, it was called Let's Melt the Ice. So this is preparation for that. And that's basically intimacy, communication, and your expression. And then working those energetics in your space. So one leads into the other. Because if we can express ourselves intimately and communicate what we want to our partner, or just on an intimate level with our kids, just with a hug or whatever, without any shall we say, control issues or ego issues, but especially from a more authentic expression, and working on our intimacy and how we want to express it, working on our communication, which is always huge, especially in an intimate relationship, and then how be able to express that to our partners, and then be able to express what it is that we want from our partners, so that we can actually get that which is going to nourish us. So there'll be more, there'll be another video on that, but at any rate, one of the things you can do is just ask yourself right now, where is your heart space on a scale of 1 to 100? Can you express yourself on a scale of 1 to 100 at what point? What does that look like to you? How much pain do you have in your heart space from past relationships, from your family, on a scale of 1 to 100? How good would it feel to be able to express yourself on a scale of 1 to 100 at 80 to 100%? How good would it feel to actually dump all of the trauma and pain from the past out of your heart space, so that you can live the life that you want, have the relationships that you want, that actually started at a vibration that was very loving, and you can get back there? How would that feel? That's what LionHeart is all about. You have to have the heart of a lion and a lioness, because we both have aspects of male and female, and it's marrying the two together that is going to actually allow our hearts to express themselves, to feel more fully, and to live the life that we're actually wanting to live. So regardless of your choice, hope to see you. If there's interest in the one up at Heart Lake, which is actually a very beautiful and special place, it is a hike, let me know. And if you do need a ticket, and I'm going to call it a golden ticket, because again, it is limited to 25 people in the body on September the 24th at Point Reyes at Sculpted Beach. So make it a fabulous morning, evening, or afternoon. Thank you for watching this, and let your heart live fully. Express yourself from your heart space more fully, instead of actually keeping it closed down. Make it a great day. Thank you for watching.